Warm greetings to all. We, the students of ACS Kakrapar, are presenting a short video on the renaissance of New India. From widespread illiteracy and poverty in 1947, today, after 75 years, we are a confident and competent nation. We have made significant progress in all sectors from agriculture to space technology. Let us start with agriculture.
India is a land of agriculture. 2/3 of its population is engaged in agricultural activities. The agricultural productivity has increased leaps and bounds because of new farming technologies. The first 5 years plan in 1951 focused primarily on agriculture, price stability, power and transport. The production increased 5 times since 1947. We are among the highest exporters of cereals and rice. Indian basmati rice is in high demand all over the world. The growth rate of agriculture was very low before independence, which increased steadily with scientific agricultural practices, new irrigation methods and better quality of seeds. Of the 140 million hectare of farming area, nearly half is irrigated and the other half is rain-fed. Presently, India has the second largest irrigated land in the world. The efforts of Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, father of Green Revolution, and Dr. Verghese Kurian, father of White Revolution, put India in the global arena. Agriculture and rural development go hand in hand. Other farming sectors like apiculture, sericulture, pisciculture, and animal husbandry contributed to the growth of the nation as a strong agrarian country. India ranks second in the production of raw silk and has a unique distinction of producing all 5 varieties. Animal husbandry also plays an important role in the rural development. Fish farming and export is a booming industry. We are leading exporters of frozen shrimps and fish. Honey production is another area of pride. India stands 6th in the world in commercial honey production and exports to European Union, Saudi Arabia, Africa and USA. Under the banner of Department of Agricultural Research and Education, several institutions play a similar role in the development of the nation. From less than 20 universities in 1947, we now have more than 70 universities exclusively for agricultural development and research in our country, which is a mark of great progress. In 75 years, we have transfers from a third world dependent nation to a leading exporter of agricultural produce. Thanks to our agricultural scientists and researchers for gaining us a prominent place in the world. Let us now move on to the advancement in science and technology in our country.
Since 1947, with the emergence of a new politically independent India, we continued to march ahead to strengthen our country using science and technology. From 725 primary health centers and 50,000 doctors in 1950, today we have 30,000 health centers and 12 lakh doctors. This resulted in noteworthy improvement in life expectancy, infant and maternal mortality. Eradication of polio, TB, hepatitis is a mark of progress in the health sector. In the fight against COVID, India has given Sanjeevani to the world in the form of vaccines. This has strengthened our stature as the leaders in this field. Ayurveda, the traditional Indian treatment, gained momentum after independence, and today we have students from SAARC countries, USA and Europe who learned this science. To run the engine of development, we needed energy. India has taken a huge leap in power generation. In 1956, we started nuclear reactors, and today we have 23 nuclear reactors in operation with a total installed capacity of 7,480 megawatt. Solar power and wind power also being harnessed. We have a world record in the Guinness Book for construction of world-class highways. The ambitious Golden Quadrilateral established faster transport network between major port cities and better access to the markets. One of the many modern architectural marvels that India has to boast of is the Statue of Unity, the tallest statue in the world. We have come a long way from carrying parts of rockets on bicycle in 1945 to a record-breaking launch of 104 satellites in one go in 2017. The ISRO has led India to Allied Space Club of just 6 countries. The Chandrayaan-1 mission to Moon and the Mars orbital mission launched in 2013 proved the efficiency of Indian brains. We shocked the world by thundering entry in the nuclear club through the Pokhran test. Thanks to Dr. Kalam, our former president, who led the Indian missile program, which earned him the title of Missile Man of India. From depending on foreign products to being able to exporting industrial items, we have come a long way. Today, we have 7 Maharatna, 17 Navratna and 73 Mini Ratna companies to foster our industrial needs. The IT sector can be elaborated as the Indian territory. This industry thrives globally and India's IT exports are now around $70 billion with 2.8 million employees working in this sector. IT giants such as TCS, Wipro and Infosys are our pride in this sector. Let us now move to progress, development and advancement into the field of education.
India has made phenomenal progress in education since 1947. Today, in the international arena, we are better than many nations in education and research. From an underdog country, we have risen as IT giants and have made significant contribution in medical research, space technology, genetic and automobile engineering, and data science. Our literacy rate catapulted from a mere 20% in 1947 to 75% in the 21st century. Gurukul, the epitome of Indian style of learning, focuses on the holistic development of a student. As on date, India has more than 500 Gurukuls. The contributions of eminent educationists like Dr. S. Radhakrishnan and other policymakers have shaped India. Today, we have about 20 lakh schools. The City Montessori School figures in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's largest school. Indian institutes like IITs, IIMs, AIIMS and research institutes are globally acclaimed and have added glory to our nation. Professional institutes produce young managers for the fashion, business, hospitality, tourism and entertainment sectors. Our graduates are in great demand in all developed nations. For strengthening defense, India has many elite institutions. These military training centers produce lion-hearted officers from India and 70 foreign countries. The prestigious Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy in Mussoorie plays a significant role in shaping young and dynamic civil administrators of the country. In the field of arts, we have several institutes of high repute which has given us world-renowned artists. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and RTE 2009 has made education accessible to all children up to the age of 14. Yoga, an invaluable gift of India to the world, is now added in the school curriculum. It is also practiced in many countries. Our yoga gurus are in great demand all over the world. During the global pandemic, the teachers equipped themselves with modern technology to take online classes. We have several government digital platforms providing free training courses to teachers. The progress in education led to growth and impact on Indian economy.
India's independence was in itself a turning point in its economic history. India set up the Planning Commission in 1950 to oversee the economic and social growth. Nationalizations of bank in late 60s was to accelerate money lending to agriculture. This helped boost farm credit and lending to the other priority sectors. An appropriate and skillfully designed foreign trade policy was prepared for the planned accelerated economic growth in the country. The total volume of India's foreign trade, including imports and exports, has increased more than 3,000 times since independence. Today, we have achieved many world-class milestones in the transport industry. We have a strong network of road, railways, aviation and waterways for trade and transport for boosting the economy. Since ancient times, Indian spices are high-value commodities of commerce in the world market. India is one of the largest exporters of pepper, popularly known as black gold. India is endowed with huge resources of many metallic and non-metallic minerals. Since independence, there has been a rapid growth in the processing of minerals. The mining industry in India is a major economic activity which contributes significantly to the economy of India. Currently, India produces as many as 87 minerals including fuel, metallic, non-metallic and atomic minerals. The shipping industry plays an important role in the Indian economy as almost 90% of the country's international trade is conducted by sea. Alang in Gujarat has the world's largest ship-breaking yard and is a huge revenue generator. The rich textile tradition, abundance of raw materials, skilled manpower and low production cost gave rise to a huge demand for Indian textiles. Today, India exports cotton, silk, jute, wool and linen to several countries, thus earning revenue and strengthening the economy. India is the world's second largest heavy water producer and exporter. Recently, we exported 4.4 metric tons of heavy water to an American firm. Medical tourism is one of the fastest growing industry in India. Multi and super specialty hospitals across the country bring a large number of international patients every year. According to Ministry of Tourism, this industry has stimulated the Indian economy and has grown by 200%. India is the 5th largest auto market in the world. It is the 7th largest manufacturer of commercial vehicles. We are prominent auto exporters and have a strong growth expectation for the near future. The IT industry not only contributes to the economic development of the country, but it has also made governance more efficient and responsive. Over the past decade, a number of startups have mushroomed across India as young entrepreneurs experiment with new ideas.
Putting together the journey of 75 years in a short video was challenging, yet it makes us proud to see the progress of our country. This progress has placed our nation on a high pedestal and has motivated us to march ahead with confidence, pride and patriotism. आजादी के अमृत महोत्सव पर चलो यह प्रण लेते हैं कि हम एक समृद्ध और आत्मनिर्भर भारत बनाएंगे। आप सभी को आजादी की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। जय हिंद।